Amazing. What's your name?
My name is Aka Kingsley.
Deborah. Isabella.
I'm Isaac.
Billiams, Joshua.
Tommy White.
Oluwaseyi.
Alim.
Mr. Miwa.
Hello Africa, hello world. Welcome to Connect Love TV, where we create entertainment videos about Africa and the world. In today's video, we'll be asking Nigerians what they think about Ethiopia and Ethiopians. Want to know your thoughts in the comment section? Make sure you watch, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Don't just watch. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and watch to the end. And as always, let's go. What do you think about Ethiopia as a country, then Ethiopians? What can you say about them?
Okay, Ethiopia as a country, I read when I was younger that Ethiopia was never colonized.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. And their economy is actually stable. It's good. Their women are beautiful too. Yeah, they have beautiful women. And
Okay.
as soon about Haile Selassie. Yeah.
Haile Selassie was the emperor of Ethiopia.
Yeah.
He started the reggae, Rastafarian.
And everything.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I can remember.
Nice.
I know that they appeared in the Bible and Quran too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Can you mention one city in Ethiopia?
Addis Ababa.
So, what do you think about Ethiopia or Ethiopians?
I think like they run like 30 months calendar stuff.
Wow.
And I also heard like their cultural dance with the use of their shoulder is kind of like different from other countries.
Okay.
And it's located in East Africa.
Ah, nice. Awesome. Okay, what about you? What do you think about Ethiopia or Ethiopians?
They are patriotic. They're not like Nigerians.
So you're saying Nigerians are not patriotic?
Some of us.
Shout out to all Ethiopians and Ethiopians watching this.
Yeah, like hi. They have like really good coffee. Yeah.
What do you think about Ethiopia as a country and Ethiopians? What do you think about them?
Their prime minister right now is one of the most handsome African leader. And
What's his name?
Nobel Prize.
What's his name?
Abiy Ahmed or something like that.
Abiy Ahmed. Nice. Soft. What again can you say about Ethiopia?
Yeah, Ethiopia. They have like the biggest airline in Africa.
Which is
Ethiopian airline.
nice.
Ethiopia. They used to win marathon race, like most of these marathon race. They are the first in it and stuff like that.
Okay. What comes to your mind when you hear Ethiopia or Ethiopians? What comes to your mind? What do you think about them?
Okay. First thing that comes to my mind, I think, Ethiopia is like, I think of the oldest country in Africa, historically, from the Bible and the Quran and all of that stuff. And I also think of the prettiest set of African women we have in the world.
From Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And another thing is also the last emperor of Ethiopia, which is Emperor Haile Selassie.
Haile Selassie of Ethiopia.
Yeah. So who is a renowned man known for his valor and his stand against colonization and African and black racism and all that. Yeah. I think I have some other information about Ethiopia, but I want to keep that confidential.
Confidential. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe let me say a bit of the Christian perspective part of Ethiopia. Okay. Ethiopia is the first country that brought Christianity into Africa.
Wow. Okay.
Right from the Bible, there was this evangelist, Philip. Okay, so he met an Ethiopian eunuch who came to Jerusalem to worship. So through that, the gospel entered into Africa through Ethiopia. Wow. So an Ethiopian dynasty is also known to be a Davidic dynasty. Okay, meaning that Queen Sheba, when she went to visit Solomon at that time, there was an history that says that they had a child, and that child was the one that started the Ethiopian dynasty, and the Davidic rulership was in Ethiopia. Wow. So that's like a biblical and a religious root of Ethiopia.
Wow, that's good.
I think another thing I know is like they are one of the top peacemaking country in Africa.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like regulating political instabilities in Africa, that most people go to Ethiopia to go have a meeting. Most African leaders go there to have meetings.
Yeah.
And
The African Union is in Ethiopia, the headquarters.
Exactly. I think I forgot to even mention that.
Okay, good. Quick one. Can you mention one city in Ethiopia?
Addis Ababa.
What do you think about Ethiopia and Ethiopians? What can you say about them? What comes to your mind when you hear the word Ethiopia or Ethiopians?
Okay, Ethiopia. First, it's an East African country, and it's one of the oldest African country in the world. It has been mentioned many times in the Bible. Talking about economy, African economy, in the airline industry, you can't take out Ethiopia. Like if they are not number one, they are among the top 10.
Ethiopia Airlines.
They have handsome men.
What about the women?
Okay. If the men are handsome, the women have to be beautiful too.
Awesome.
Okay. And there's this fact about them too. You can find them in in most countries too, like Canada, United Kingdom, United States of America, Ethiopia. I think, yeah, they are known for like the best coffee in Africa, and in fact, that's their major exports. And that really used to give me a concern, like of all products and resources, like coffee being your major export. Yeah.
No, I would say that because their land is so fertile for agriculture and everything. So for coffee, that's fine. Because I think for Kenya too, they export coffee. Because I'm aware of Kenya and I think Rwanda too, coffee.
Rwanda too, yeah, Rwanda too, coffee.
So so I think this is the land basically.
Okay, I think I can remember one of their emperor is less. So if I'm not getting this pronunciation well,
Haile Selassie.
Haile Selassie.
Emperor Haile Selassie was the emperor of Ethiopia. What do you think, or what do you know about Ethiopia as a country? Then Ethiopians, what can you say about them, or what comes to your mind?
Ethiopia is like one of the oldest countries in Africa. One of the oldest countries in Africa. And the Ethiopians are quite popular. Like you can find Ethiopians across the world. And yeah, I think they have a very unique dance where they use their shoulders. Yeah. I think Ethiopia is like one of the countries that was not colonized in Africa. I think like the backstory is them fighting, a country invaded them and them fighting a war, and like they won the war and all. But I know like they were not colonized and all. So they are quite independent.
What do you think about Ethiopia or Ethiopians? What comes to your mind when you hear the word Ethiopia or Ethiopians?
Interestingly, the first thing that comes to mind when I think about Ethiopia is that country whose population is the closest thing to Nigeria.
Wow.
Because I often like to think that Nigeria is so big in terms of population size, but for Ethiopia too, it's also a big country, about half our population. But that's just a random fact. It isn't something substantial about the country. So I think Ethiopia has a proud reputation as the country that withstood the whites during the Italian invasion. The only country that wasn't colonized.
Shout out to all Ethiopians.
Yes, so, but as of today, talking of present terms, I think Ethiopia is a country that's also like Rwanda. It's also gone through tough political times because it's fought a bloody civil war with Eritrea, but the country is still there, and like every other country, it's plagued with its own issues. But there are reasons to be optimistic because every country that has such a large population and such a strategic location like Ethiopia on the Red Sea, every country that is so blessed like that always has the potential to become something even more.
One city in Ethiopia.
Addis Ababa.
Nice.
When I hear about Ethiopia, I know that Ethiopia is one of the African countries that have never been colonized. Yeah. And Ethiopia is a country in the eastern part of Africa.
Okay.
Yeah. And Ethiopia is one of the I think currently one like few African countries who has a female president.
Currently.
Yes, currently. Yeah. Then Ethiopia. Another fact is that when I hear about Ethiopia, is that what comes to my mind is Ethiopia is marathon runners now. Just leave this race for them. They win it. They will clear it. That's it. And yeah, that's it. I think if I remember reading about history, I've heard that Ethiopia has 13 months calendar.
Ethiopia.
Us in Nigeria that we have 12. So it's crazy that they have.
If honestly, that most countries have 12, but Ethiopia has 13.
That's crazy. Like I don't know how they. I mean, you're living backward. In my opinion,
They're living backward. Shout out to all Ethiopia.
When we are in 2024, they probably are in 2022. It's a fact.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, quick one. Can you mention one city in Ethiopia?
One city in Ethiopia. Ethiopia.
Let me give you a clue. It's out with a AD.
Oh no. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is the city. Ethiopia is popular now. It's all of where we have the capital of OAU. They have their summit. That is Addis Ababa.
Union.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You got it. It's Addis Ababa.
Yeah, Addis Ababa. Yeah, they have a lot of conferences there. I think it's one of the headquarters to almost like literally almost everything. Every conference. OAU actually metamorphosed to AU in 2001.
Yeah. Now to answer the question, what do you think about Ethiopia or Ethiopians? What can you say about them? What comes to your mind when you hear the word Ethiopia or Ethiopians?
Well, that is kind of tough. But
Okay.
the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear Ethiopia
Yeah.
is, let's say, ancient, anything ancient, yeah. That was what comes to my mind, because I know they've been in existence, even like they're like the only country, yes,
Yeah.
that has not been colonized.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
before they're like the only country that has been colonized, before.
Okay.
And they've been in existence. They're even in the Bible and in the Quran also.
No.
So,
Whoa, okay.
and most times when I see Ethiopians, they're like easy to even identify.
Yeah.
When I see them, I can like recognize, like that. Those are like the things that like, comes to my mind when I. Yeah, one other thing I also like I've also noticed about Ethiopians is they are good with races, like long distance race.
Yeah. Athletics and the rest.
Yeah, like Kenya. Yeah, they're also good with that too. And like they're on the eastern part of Africa also. Yes, eastern part of Africa also. So those are like basic things I know about Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Okay, now quick one. Can you mention one city in Ethiopia?
I'm not
Start
good.
with AD.
Ah,
Try AD.
Addis Ababa.
Addis Ababa. I want to know your thoughts about Ethiopia and Ethiopians in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, see you on the next one. Peace.